Ladies and gentlemen, lovely Sunday. Test 1, test 2. Three, two, one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Weekly Close. I'm the one and only Coin Baron, and I hope you're strapped in because we're still waiting. We're still waiting here for a pretty freaking boring bull market right now, honestly. Trading currently at about 7.5 cents for CRO, trading about 62 for Bitcoin. So we still have, I think, some way to go towards that actual bull market. Anyways, guys, quick hello, chicken taco, thumbs up, like the push the button. I see deputy today, audio's great, and just some guy. Woo! Anyways, good stuff, guys, good stuff. I want to talk a bit about charts today. I want to talk about what CRO is doing. Whoa, this suspender is twisted. I want to talk about you guys. What are you guys doing these days to battle boredom? Are you looking into different projects? Looking into Sui? Are you looking into, I don't know, some micro projects, micro caps? What's pumping today? Is Bitcoin pumping? And of course, what will the weekly close do? So that's what we're going to talk about. And I want to talk about, of course, the big topic of this week. The SEC being sued by Crypto.com, but more about that, guys, a bit later. Hello again. Good morning. Good afternoon. Ron as well. Welcome back. Welcome back. So let's go to TradingView, guys. Let's open the charts. I hope the music is not too loud. So, oh, you can't see the screen yet. Let me go there. So last week was honestly quite interesting. So this is my Bitcoin chart, and honestly, it is. Let me clean it up a bit raw right now. Let me clean it up a bit more, because we are still in this pattern right now. We're still trading in a pattern which is boring, very, very boring, very, very boring. I have so many charts drawn right now. This week, though, is going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting because we need to close this week somewhat green, in my opinion. Let me show you that quickly on the Bitcoin chart, and then we'll move over to some Cronos news. This week, by the way, I've been quite hectic, so I couldn't really talk much about price for Bitcoin or CRO in the videos. But next week, we'll talk a bit more about the CRO charts and what's happening. But in this video, I do want to check out the stochastics again. The stochastics. I want to talk about the MACD, because honestly, they are still quite bullish. This is the setup, though, we're talking about. Divergence. Hey, Oscar, welcome. Awesome to see some more Crow fam. Good morning, dude. Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Oscar Ramos in the house. Mary as well. We can talk a bit about Mary today if you guys want. Quite interesting news. So we can talk about a lot of things. Anyways, for Bitcoin, I would say the weekly is the most important one. The most important chart is the weekly. And let's go there. So this is the range we're talking about. I still think it's a flag range. And some say it's diverging. It's going down. But personally, I'm more of this. It's more like a flag to me. Basic TA again, guys. So these are the ranges we're battling right now. So basically, if it's going to end this week like this right now, if it's like going to end like this, I am quite the proponent of it slowly dwindling down again. So that's the honest truth here. It's not looking all too strong right now. It's not looking all too strong. However, the week is not over yet. We still have a few hours. We can still fight. We can still battle. So potentially, if we start buying right now, We can close the week in the green, which is quite good. So these are the scenarios, guys. It's always going up or down, of course, but this week is going to be quite important, I would say, for the overall structure of this flag pattern. So far, guys, it's red. That means it's not good for Bitcoin, and if it's not good for Bitcoin, normally it's also not very good for CRO. It's not very good for ADA. It's not very good for XRP. It's not good for anything, right? It's good for the stock market, though, isn't it? It's good for the stock market. Stocks are pumping. So if you guys are in the stock market, congratulations. You chose a strong asset. Everyone is still waiting for October to begin. Deputy mentions. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what's happening here, guys. We are waiting. And I can show you as well the historic returns for historic return Bitcoin. You can see it's always like this, right? Q4 historically strong. Currently a small minus here, a small minus. So Deputy is right. And normally, guys, October 28%. 40%, 10% here, 27% here. It's so early still. It's so early. We are still in the middle, I would say, right now of October. So if the last 2 weeks are going to be pumpy, that will be very nice. Jimmy M as well, welcome. I see Adrian. I see Adrian as well. 2 Adrians today. CRO is a big crap live on stream. I do like your dedication, Adrian. I do like it. I'm curious though, Adrian. Just what do you invest in? Do you invest in Heineken? What do you invest in, Adrian? Let me know. I'm curious though. Honestly. I hope CRO makes a big move in the next 6 months. I hope, and I do think it will. But first, Bitcoin needs to make a move. That's also why we always talk about Bitcoin, guys. And while we talk about Bitcoin, it is pumping again. So I don't know. Anyone in here is pumping the markets right now. We started the stream. Guys, and it's looking green again, which is good. Let's quickly go to the minute chart. This is typical. This is typical, right? This is typical. Always when we start the stream, we start pumping again. Always. Literally 9 o'clock my time. Every week, guys, we start the pump. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's Bitcoin. That's Bitcoin. Bitcoin, by the way, is definitely still demolishing all other alt pairs, which is not good. It's not a good thing, right? Bitcoin is still demolishing all alt pairs, including Cronos. And I wanna go there. I wanna go to CRO Bitcoin. Because it is important, guys. You don't want to be in the underperforming asset. And we got to call a spade, right? We got to call a spade. And currently, CRO is being outperformed by Bitcoin. And it hurts to see. It really hurts to see. It really hurts to see that CRO is so underperforming right now. But I want to also mention that it could be a lot worse as well. It could be a lot worse as well, because we still have to talk about, of course, the big thing that happened this week, which is the SEC. It is the SEC attacking crypto.com. Not only crypto.com, of course, they attack the whole crypto markets, which is dangerous, I would say. It's dangerous that government bodies attack, crypto assets like that. So we're going to talk a bit more about why they are suing them. Like crypto.com is suing the SEC because they think it's ridiculous, and I think so as well. But the mere fact, right? The mere fact that crypto.com was getting a Wells notice by the SEC, that also caused this over here. A bit of panic in the markets. Right? All due to the SEC. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Gary. You're dumping my bags. Dumping my bags in real time. Hey, Club CRO as well. Welcome. Club CRO enjoys your CRO updates. You're welcome, dude. Guys, don't forget to strap in. Strap in. Push that like button. How many likes do we have so far today? 28 people, by the way. Welcome, guys. 28 people, 13 likes. Let's hit that like button. Beautiful. So, as you see, not making me happy. Not making Crow Bitcoin happy at all. This could be a potential bounce here. I could see a potential bounce here. Something like, so we see a W pattern here. We go down. It could potentially bring us back to these ranges here. These ranges are important. I draw these like a long time back. These boxes. Often these boxes are important. So I think it will actually bring us back. I do think the SEC fears are somewhat irrelevant because it didn't really target the CRO currency really. So far, guys, the targeted coins include things like NEAR, Solana, Atom. I think even, oh, no, not Atom, Phil. I think Phil coin. So I think in the end, CRO is not right now, is not really in that danger. However, of course, if crypto.com is sued, that could also affect the CRO coin indirectly as well. Legacy, welcome, dude. Good to see you. I see Jay as well. Pump my trousers. Pump my straps, dude. Good stuff. Also, Club Crow's talking about the CRO airdrop arena. I also got my airdrop arena. I don't know if anyone is talking about this. But the new airdrop arena, I think it's for VVS, airdrop arena. I can't see it right now. No one talking about the airdrop arena. So the Crow with Knife airdrop arena is coming up next month. I think this month it is VVS. I personally, just to give you guys a bit of update on the airdrop arena, no one is talking about it. Wow. Anyways, my personal return. So I put about 350,000 CRO in the airdrop arena. And I think this month I got about $200 worth of dip token. It's about a 7% return. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Especially because I get the dip token, which I normally would not buy. But it could potentially pump, right? It could potentially pump. Same for Crow with Knife. Same with all the VVS token. But be prepared to also lose it all. Be prepared to lose it all. Oh, wait. We get a Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu airdrop arena. That's pretty cool, Club Crow. I like it. I like it. Welcome, Jeremy, as well. Welcome, Jeremy. Jeremy's asking about Crow pumps. He thinks about Crow pumps. We can take a look at the Crow chart, right? We can do so. Now let's take a quick peek at what Jeremy's talking about exactly. Crow US dollar, guys. Crow US dollar. That's what it's all about, right? We're still in these ranges here. Still in these ranges. I haven't touched these lines in a long time. You know, they keep being relevant. They keep being relevant, guys. They keep being relevant here. It was a support. Right now, it is support again. And it will be support again. I guarantee you, guys. I do not see us dumping below 0.073 dollar cents. But of course, no financial advice. No financial advice. The question by Jeremy is, I hope Crow pumps soon. I've locked thousands of tokens for 6 months or longer. Does anyone think that this next bull cycle will take longer than 4 years? A bull cycle longer than 4 years? I personally do not think so, Jeremy. That never really happened before. Normally the bull is about 2 years, the bear is about 2 years. And then it starts bulling again. 4 year cycles, right? I think the whole cycle might do 4 years. The whole cycle might take 4 years. We can ask the question though. Will the cycle be longer this time? Potentially, right? Question for you guys though. If the question is, should I buy here? There is support. There is support. So I could see a buy here happening at this level. 0.7. It had support for 3 times already now. So it is quite strong at these levels. It is quite strong. My targets again are red, the red level. If you do short-term trades, and I do not recommend those, but if you do short-term trades, the red level here, potential resistance. And that's what we need to break. I want to go back here again. 10 cents, 12 cents. Those are the fun areas, really. Those are the fun areas we need to talk about again. But first, we need to surpass 8 cents. That's how it is right now. Is it more than 4 years? There are some people that say we have lengthening cycles in Bitcoin. We have lengthening cycles in altcoins as well. But I think still 4 years. Together with the halving event, it makes so much sense to me personally. Legacy. The government still has about 4 billion in Bitcoin from Silk Road. Do you think they will dump on us in the bull run? It depends. It depends, Legacy. Who's going to win? Who's going to win the elections? As you guys know, I do not live in the United States of America, but in the end, the United States of America is the biggest economy in the whole wide world. So it's going to influence the price of Bitcoin at least a little bit, right? At least a little bit. The question by Legacy is a good one. Currently, the United States of America is the biggest, I think, top 10 biggest holders of Bitcoin. I think you have Satoshi, biggest one. I think then BlackRock, Grayscale. I think Binance, number 4. Or Binance is not really, yeah, it's holding on the Bitcoin for the actual buyers, of course. And I think number 9, number 7, that's the US government. They hold a lot of Bitcoin. I even just heard a story about the FBI creating fake meme coins. But the question, will they sell? If Donald Trump is going to win, he promised to actually build a Bitcoin reserve. So then he should not sell. If Kamala Harris is going to win, though, I've heard friendly stories about Bitcoin. I've heard friendly stories about her and the crypto industries, especially the donations by the XRP army. XRP leadership is donating to Kamala Harris. So potentially she might be a bit more friendly than Joe Biden. But who knows. I personally think they will not dump. Not big, at least. Jay is asking, do you think BRICS will move from USD to crypto? I have no clue. So the BRICS countries, guys, Brazil, Russia, India, China. I don't know the S. Is that South Africa? I think it's South Africa. I think they already have the yuan. They have a lot of currencies, guys. Will they use the Bitcoin, though? They cannot control Bitcoin, so will they use Bitcoin? I don't think so. I don't think so. Hard call, though. Good question, Jay. Good question. What do you think? Do you think they will? They might actually create... You ask not about Bitcoin, you ask about crypto. They can create their own private crypto. Like the digital yuan, right? Potentially. Although I do not think the yuan is a crypto, digital yuan. Okay, so these are my levels, guys, so far for Bitcoin, or for CRO, I mean. CRO US dollar. Nice support again at the white line. There is one thing that kind of scares me, though. Some people could say this is an M pattern. So we set one leg here, a second leg here. Oh, wait. A bit too big, right? One leg, two leg. But normally, I do not think it's a real M. If it is, there is a downward target here at about 6 cents. But I do not believe that will happen. I do not believe that will happen. I think that would be too much of an opportunity. Yeah, it is South Africa. Okay, makes sense. Personally, I need to go to a different chart. But I do think that for CRO, we have some levels. We set some levels. And what I can see happening is that we go down a little bit more. Or at least we trade sideways for a bit more. We trade sideways until basically New Year's Eve. And then we bounce on this level here. This has been on support already a few days. Here. And this is my rainbow chart, guys. This is the Crow rainbow chart. One of my own making, but I think it is really relevant. It is important to spot the bottoms, but also to get intermediate targets. Intermediate targets here. For example, this one is important here. So potentially, guys, if this is going to hold support again, something like this, and then up. A lot of sideways. We have seen a lot of sideways. We can wait a bit more, right? We can wait a bit more. I do not hope so, though. I'm so done with going sideways. It's getting boring. Having said that, though, guys, a quick reminder: we do this podcast / live stream every week, 9 p.m. Amsterdam time on a Sunday. I will be going to Cuba in a few weeks. Yeah, a few weeks. So I won't be doing a live stream. I will be preparing videos though. So make sure you stay subscribed. But yeah, I won't have internet there. I won't have internet. I think, from what I've heard, internet is scarce in Cuba. So yeah, no updates, no tweets. Sorry. Maybe I find a bit of internet to check my Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Is Bitcoin pumping again? Is that what you guys do, by the way? When you wake up, do you check the crypto prices? Let me ask that. I'm curious. Do you check the crypto prices when you wake up? All right, well, let me ask a poll. Check crypto prices when wake up. Give me 1 sec. Let me know, guys, in the poll. When you wake up, do you check the crypto prices? Let me know in the chat. It's down below, guys. Varies. Welcome, dude. Good to see you. Good to see you, dude. By the way, guys, Varies, well-known member, of course, here on the channel. He's not a crypto meme guy. He doesn't like meme coins. Kind of like I do. I'm not a big fan of meme coins. That's the honest truth. But I made a video talking about meme coins just a few days ago. You have to check it out. I think it's filled with great information. I do know we have some people from the Merry community, from the crypto carded community, I mean. Both. Everyone is checking, no, 88% is checking crypto price when they wake up. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. I love that. But let me talk a bit about this as well. Video. Pop. Yeah, there we go. You might have, yeah, this is my channel. Of course, you guys know it. This video that I created, Meme Season 2, that can potentially be underway because of potential listing of the mystery Merry token on crypto.com. And honestly, guys, I do not own myself a lot of Merry. I think I got $50 of Merry right now. It gets listed, it might do a 10x. Potentially, right? No financial advice. But I think in general, it is a good thing that we have a meme season on crypto.com, on the Cronos chain. Because it brings a lot of utility to the Crow token. The Crow token, guys, it has, of course, utility on the crypto.com app, on the exchange. But we also need to use the Cronos chain. Not everyone needs to use it, but there needs to be some use of the Cronos chain because that's the main purpose of the Crow token, right? To have governance, to pay for things. And with coins like the Mystery Merry token, they have created LPs, liquidity pools. And the more they use the Crow token for this coin, this meme, this project, the better it is for all of CRO holders. And I think in the end, we kind of need to unite as a Crow fam to make sure that the Crow price is growing. Because truth be told, right now, guys, the Crow token is not doing that great. It's getting left and right. It's getting taken over, right? Sui, I've seen. I've heard. I think last stream, guys, somebody mentioned the SPX 69,000 token. That was crazy. Anyways, check out this video. I'll quickly put a link in it. Oh, no. Didn't get that many views, but it's an okay one. It's an okay video. I think you need to check it out. You don't need to like meme coins, but at least, you know, get the... yeah, I think meme coins, guys, in the end, they kind of have the casino feel. We want to see wins. We want to see the quick wins. And we had that with the ICO days. Back in 2017, a lot of quick wins, guys, with ICOs. These days, we skip the whole white paper. We just go straight to the memes. Straight wins, straight losers. Anyone's game. Crypto Runner, my man, he's back. Running all the day. There we go. Ah, Deputy, heavily invested into Mary. Cool. Not everyone, guys, is actually looking at the crypto price when he wakes up. Those, honestly, big respect to people that do not check the crypto price every day. They are the true hodlers out there. They do not care. They believe. And I do respect that. I do respect that. Big applause there, guys. So, Javelo normally only checks the notifications that popped up during the night, unless there's huge pumps or dumps. Going on to check closer. So, yeah, you get like the Crypto.com one that says plus 5%, plus 10%, or minus 20%. Happens also sometimes. I get that, man. I get that. Right now, I can show you the screen. I can go show you the nothingness, really. It's this. Not much, right? It's all so stable. Bitcoin stablecoin, Cronos stablecoin, USDT stablecoin. Let me check back though on the Bitcoin value, right? Bitcoin value. What are we doing right now? We're still pumping, guys. You guys keep buying when I stream. You guys keep buying when I stream. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me zoom in a bit more. Yeah, you guys keep buying. Let's go. This though is very much needed, guys. This is very much needed. So as I mentioned earlier, we do need a bit of a pump. We do need a bit of a pump, guys, because the weekly close is going to be very important. On the week, what we did have, or wait, no, daily. Let's go to the daily. I can even do it a bit more like this. I think this is the best one. In my opinion, we kind of had like two fake outs. This was a fake out. This was a fake out. This was another fake out. And here we got a rejection right at the line, the downtrending line. And that was kind of interesting. Really interesting because it again proven on the daily that we cannot yet really escape our previous set pattern. So I need to see a good weekly close. We need to see that, guys. Few dailies and also a weekly close. Mohammed in the chat. Check the magnet coin. No clue. No clue. So very sad. You made a very good point in that video. Highly recommend everyone watching it. I will stay away, but I do agree. I went 100% into CRO and locked it up for about 20% interest until next year. So no use actually really check it every day. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. Slowly grow that interest. Slowly grow that interest, guys. I still do really appreciate that you guys come in to see what's happening though. Really appreciate it, guys. You guys are the best, honestly. I love this. I love this show every Sunday. I hope I will be able to increase it a bit more. Would you guys like a morning show? Strapping in with a bit of coffee? I don't know. Potentially, right? If the bull cycle is going to kick off. Chris ain't taking no bullshit from the SEC anymore. Oh yes, for sure, Crypto Runner. Chris putting his big boy pants on. Yes, let's I think, guys, we talked a lot about charts. Let's go a bit more into that actual argument by Chris here. 33 people, by the way, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Let's get to ask Chris, because Chris did talk a bit more about the actual SEC suing crypto.com, or well, not suing, Wells notice, which is kind of the same, right? Please stop with these practices, illegal practices. Let's go to Chris, and Chris is talking a lot about this. Let me just show you this first. Let me show you this first. A quick video. Quick video, quite interesting. Let me shut up myself. Where is the music?
What is the SEC doing regarding crypto?
Music first.
Well, I think our policies.
Give me 1 sec.
Well, it's great to be here.
What is the SEC doing regarding crypto?
Well, I think our policies and our approach for the last several years have been just really a disaster for the whole industry. We have been setting this policy through enforcement. We've done nothing to provide guidance on it. And as a result, this is being shaped by the courts. And different courts have ruled different ways. I think what this Wells notice is, and while I won't comment on the specifics of this litigation, the Wells, what has gone on is part of a broader frustration with the fact that we have not provided interpretive guidance as to what you can and cannot do. And if you are involved in some sort of securities offering, how you register, how you get regulated as a broker-dealer, how you get registered as an exchange. Well, it's great to be here.
What is the SEC doing?
Thank you. I had the best story there, guys, but I got on mute. Jesus Christ. So to the left of me, we got Mark Ueda here. Ueda. He's one of the SEC commissioners, and he's responding here to the SEC sending a Wells notice to crypto.com. Crypto.com here. I think you guys can hear me right now. Yeah, you can. Okay. So what he's saying, though, is that basically the problem is that the SEC or the government at all hasn't really sent out guidelines. What is okay, what is not okay. So every time they go to court, the court has a bad time actually backing up the argument of the SEC because there are no guidelines. So every time they're sending the Wells notice, they already know it makes no sense. It makes no sense because there is no guideline, no structure. And that's the problem, right? That's the problem. No guidelines means you cannot enforce anything like that. That's also the big problem what Chris is mentioning. They try everything, right? They try everything. You're still muted, bro. No. No, I think I'm fine, right? Yeah, you guys can hear me. I hope. So what they are basically saying right now here. No, not muted anymore. Thank you. Thank you, Varys. Thank you. So what they're saying right now is they are suing the SEC because of this, right? There is no clarity. There's no real functioning SEC anymore because they keep just sending out letters like, no, you're not doing it right. And I'm not telling you what's going wrong, but you're doing it wrong. And that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I mean, I get you, Blaze. I get you. I always do the same. I always like to go to Twitch, like being a bit of an internet troll. Thank you, guys. So let me go to this thread. So crypto.com leadership, including Chris, filed a lawsuit against the SEC to protect the future of crypto in the US. So the unprecedented action by our company against a federal agency is a warranted response to the SEC regulation by enforcement regime, which has hurt more than 50 million American crypto holders. So in the end, guys, it is mainly focused around what is happening in the US. So if you're not living there like me, you're fine. Well, except if you live in Europe, because then we have the MiCA bill, which is also not that great, but we can talk about that in a different stream. So what they are doing right now, is that they are using all regulatory tools available to bring certainty to the industry through proper rulemaking. So they just want to have proper rules. Crypto.com also filed a petition with the CFTC and SEC to confirm crypto derivative product categorization. So basically, he's also saying it doesn't really matter to us which party, so bipartisan support, whatever. Oh, wait a minute, that's Crow with a knife. Anyways, what was I saying? Let's go back. The whole track, right? He's also saying right now that the SEC is right now just out of that mile, out of that league, right? It is not up to the SEC to make these calls. Don't forget about the CFTC. Unlawful rulemaking here. Unlawful rulemaking. Recent rulings have made clear that crypto itself is not a security and thus not an investment contract simply because it changes hands. For this reason and many others, we continue to be very bullish on the US crypto market and our imminent plans to expand our offerings. And that's again, guys, very bullish. They do not step down from the States. They do not step down from the States. Again, for Crypto.com, guys, the United States of America is one of the biggest markets for crypto still. Europe is the biggest right now, or they are the biggest in Europe. But America is a very, very important market for them. And I can also back up the argument right now. I can almost guarantee that 60% of you is coming from the United States of America watching this. 60% of my viewers are coming from the States. You guys in the States like Crypto.com, and Crypto.com likes the States. It's a good marriage, right? Until we had some guy, Gary Gensler, coming in like, hey, no, bad boy Chris, don't do that. Not in our country. Cronos ID, though, is the future of banking. I'm curious, Club Crow. I'm curious. I really like the Cronos ID token. Oh, the project, I mean. But what does the token do? What can you do with a token? By the way, guys, I'm really transparent. I have my Coinbearer, not Cronos ID. So if you're ever curious what I have in my wallet, you can just check it right now if you want. It's, yeah. I love the token. I love the, I love the address. Anyways, I bet Crow passes $100 before XRP. Ooh, that's a big statement, though. That's a big statement. Very big statement there. Demo coin, welcome. Love all the hearts, by the way, guys. Love the hearts. Don't forget to push that button. Push that button. So a bit of a rant here, a bit of a rant about the SEC. In general, though, I'm pretty bullish. This is going to be an easy win in court. A very easy win, which is fine. It's bullish for crypto. It's bullish for Crypto.com. It's bullish for everyone out there. And I like what they're doing. Back to the Crow token, though. Back to the Crow token. And I quickly want to remind you guys, though, that Bitcoin, again, is pumping in this stream. Keep pumping it. I do want to see the green weekly close. We're getting very close. Love it, love it, love it. This week, guys, it's almost closing where it opens. We have at least one lone Canadian. Make that 2 Canadians. How is the government? How is the government with Justin Trudeau regarding crypto? Is it strict? I've heard quite bullish stories about Canada because I think Canada was the first to actually offer Solana ETFs. Quite bullish. Quite bullish. El Trudeau, not Justin. Don't know his name. Good evening, Coin Baron. Congrats on winning more Champions League tickets. I'm looking forward to watching this back after the Island match. Ooh, okay. Beautiful. Is it today? Ah, wait a minute. It is. I've heard. Oh, yeah, it's national games. A qualification or friendlies. I think it's friendlies right now. Cool stuff. Yeah, I actually did win some tickets again, guys. I am most likely going to Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. Against my club, I'm a big fan of PSV. Big club, guys, in the Netherlands. It's beautiful. If you guys haven't seen a quick... let me show it to you. I think I showed it already, but... can't hurt to show it twice, right? Yeah, a bit of... Let's remove the music right now. Let's go. Bit of love for the loaded lines, guys. Bit of love for the loaded lines. That is how I won a few tickets. So I won a few tickets for the, yeah. And it's quite easy to win these tickets, guys. It's not like it's rocket science. It took me about 15 minutes to shoot this video and post it on Twitter. So, okay, a bit more. I think it took an hour in total. But with an hour of work, I could win these tickets for the Champions League. I'm going with I'm going with Mrs. Coin Baron. The Coin Baroness, I mean. The Coin Baroness. Tufan though, welcome Tufan. There will be a Coin Baroness coming in soon. I'm still working on her profile picture. I'm still working on her account, but she's coming. The Coin Baroness. Also, if you guys are missing the highlighted comments, I'm working on that. They broke it. They broke it. There we go. So Solid Snake is asking about the Mary listing. I'm so bullish on Mary. I talked about it in the video. Solid Snake. There are some very bullish signs. About a Mary listing. But I'm not in the crypto.com team. I do not work there. I'm just seeing some rumors. Very strong one. Good arguments. We have the first signs of a crypto.com wallet. A crypto.com wallet. Cronos Labs wallet. A bit of mixed bags about that. But an actual wallet linked to crypto.com buying the Mary token. Literally pushing some buttons. Going to VVS. So that makes me very bullish. I have to say that is big crap when we buy high, but if we still believe in a project, we can DCA to get the average down. For sure, guy. Are we talking about Crow? Are we still talking about Crow? Okay. So Justin Trudeau is probably working on crypto, a coin that steals all your money. Are taxes that bad? In Canada? Love it. So guys, we're still talking about Canada, and apparently according to LP, liquidity pool, no real restrictions in Canada yet. So that means a pretty bullish environment if you want to work on crypto and still want to live in North America. I want to go there one day though. Honestly, I have heard so many good stories about the nature in Canada and also the cities like that's bad. Toronto? No, not Toronto. Is it Toronto? I think Toronto's in Canada, right? Toronto. Ah, yeah, Toronto is the most populous city in Canada and also the capital city of Ontario. It's a 22-hour flight though. 22-hour. Yeah, that's quite a long flight. Bitcoin is still pumping in the stream. Cronos is still hovering at about 7.5 cents. Nothing too bad, honestly. Do you have a degree? Yes. Master's degree class. You also went to university in the Netherlands. I actually, guys, if you guys want to know how I got into crypto, I did my bachelor's thesis about smart contracts, Ethereum smart contracts, and also the logistics use case. I'm very bullish about utility on the Ethereum chain, or well, potentially on Ethereum L2s. If you have any questions about smart contracts, come at me. Come at me, guys. Okay, let's go to Cronos though. Let's go to Cronos. Toronto is a great place to get your vehicle stolen. Oh my god. No comments. No comments. Let's go to Crow US dollar though. I want to check out some things. There was one thing that makes me a bit bearish. Makes me a bit bearish, guys. We've been following the MACD for Crow for a long time. And you see here, it is the first time it is going red. And that can mean two things. That can mean two things. First one is that we have a second wave of red. Potentially, right? Or it's a fake out, like this one. This is a fake red candle in a sea of light red, right? The pink one. You're finishing your bachelor's in TU, Technical University Delft. Ah. I had some friends for me going there. The maritime, or the ocean studies about the ocean. I can't, not studies about the ocean, about maritime, mechanical, I forgot the name. Something about building ships or learning about waves or learning about traveling the ocean. There we go. So that is really, guys, my 2 cents about this. So the MACD, it's not good. It's not good, guys. I cannot lie. We can still close green though, but that needs a little pump. It does need a little pump here. Maritime technique. I think so, yeah. In Dutch at least. I'm sorry. Apologies. Oh, I feel like COVID is coming back. Klaus is saying, if Cronos goes to $1, I can buy off my student debt like 10 times. I honestly, Klaus, I've heard people that use their student debt to buy Bitcoin. And that was a clever move. That was a clever move. I also used my student debt to buy a house. Yeah, the lawsuit made Crow drop. And I do want to say this though, guys. The argument, the Wells notice, the news, that was known for a long time. And some people are very bearish that they were not transparent about it. They only sent it out like the last moment when they knew that the SEC was going to publish the Wells notice anyways. Coinbase was a lot more transparent when they got the Wells notice. They just immediately shared it to the public. But I kind of understand that they waited a bit because they needed the time to look into the legal team. Let's let the legal team check. What can they say? What can they say? So have they not been transparent? Maybe. But I'm fine with that. I mean, it's not like it's... Coinbase is a public company, right? Coinbase is a public company. Crypto.com isn't. And that comes with a few beneficial things. So a $5 drop, guys. It's nothing. It's nothing. XRP at way worse drops. And even XRP is looking quite strong these days. I do want to admit one more thing, though. Do you guys still remember I was so super bullish about this fractal? It's totally not playing out. It is totally not playing out. I'm looking like a fool here. But the fractal, it's wrong. And that again, I think proves that history often rhymes but not fully repeats. Doesn't really matter though. I think in the big picture, we are fine. Potentially I can even like drag it in a bit more to the right. No, you can't. It was a great fractal, but it's not great anymore. Oh, wait a minute. We have another Canuck here. Mikey. So all rules need upgrading in Ontario, Canada. The crypto companies must register with the Ontario Securities Commission. USA Pionex that sells Casper is not legal in Canada. We are behind in the times. I think many companies or many countries are, Mikey, honestly. The only countries that are really progressive with crypto are currently like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, a few more. Those are the only ones really embracing crypto. That's crazy though, isn't it? And then there are some very bad taxes as well. That's also why Trudeau is very unpopular. Oh well, that kind of makes sense though. Kind of makes sense. No one likes taxes, right? No one likes taxes. No one likes taxes. They have a problem though in France. I don't know if you guys, any one of you is from France, but in France they have an issue. They have one of the biggest national debts out there. Like per capita, a lot higher, I think, than what the States have. I think it's on par as well with like what Greece had back in the days. And if you guys did remember, Greece really put the whole of Europe in quite a catastrophe regarding a financial crisis. That was really bad back then. But the issue is that France is spending way too much. It's spending way too much in regard to what they get back from their citizens. And they can do two things. They can reduce taxes, or I mean increase taxes, or reduce spending. And both are very bad. Both are very bad, but necessary. That's an economy that needs restructuring. I think in the best world, we actually do both. We reduce spending and increase taxation a bit. But in the end, people are having a hard time. People are having quite a hard time. So I get it. They feel already like, hey, the government doesn't do enough for me, right? I'm already paying so much. If you are a high income person in France, guys, I think you pay about 60%. 60% of all your income is going directly to the government. But okay. Trudeau is also the queen of censorship and large government. Okay. I'm learning so much today about Canada, right? It's crazy. It's good to hear that we are not the only continent that is having some troubles. So Cronos, guys, Cronos. The MACD is interesting. Let's check back in the MACD next week. Last week we also talked a bit more about the stochastic. Stochastic. Let's add an indicator. That one is also not doing much right now. Let's go to the daily. Maybe there we see a bit more. On the daily right now, you can see for the stochastic, it's struggling down below here. It's going up, down, up, down, up, down. The only good thing, guys, right now, I would say the relative strength as well. The relative strength of CRO is getting better. It can only really go up from here, right? It's already so low. It's like if you have a jumping cord or an elastic piece of rope. You can only pull it down this much, right? Until it really starts to pump. And right now we're building up some right tension. This is good tension. You can see also early in September, we're building up some tension. And if you go to the weekly, we can kind of see some similar. It's a bit different there. But we're still relatively low. But we're slowly going up regarding stochastics. Cue the music. Oh, it's a bit too soft, isn't it? You like the music? Did I miss anything? Hopefully we are not locked up into litigation as long as XRP. So a good question here by Crypto Runner. A good comment here by Crypto Runner. He's saying that, well, the XRP lawsuit, it took ages. They asked for arguments. They came back with documents that took very long and are very, very big. And every time it was new question, more delay, new question, more delay. They win a lawsuit, they go back. They win a lawsuit, they go back. It's going back and forth. It's such a pain in the ass, really. That's unfortunately the real world here, the real world of attorneys, legal teams. Yeah, music is back. By the way, Crypto Runner, let's do this right here. Crypto Runner, can you say one more thing right now in the chat? Can you say one more thing? Because I do know, guys, even though it doesn't feel like it right now, there will be a time when we have a bull market. And with that bull market, there will be a lot of people that will try to take advantage of you, that will try to take advantage of your bags. They will come here in this chat. To actually try to steal your money. So Crypto Runner is here every week. I see him so often. And I know he has been a good moderator. So I added you some rights, Crypto Runner. I hope I see you a lot in this bull market. And you can also help me out a bit when we have spam, because I honestly, there will be spam, guys. There will be bad links. There will be all kind of shit, in the chat. So please help me. Please help me when it's needed. No problem, Crypto Runner. You deserve it. Anyone else thinks he's a great moderator, let me know as well. We can talk about your job. There we go. Varys is like, hey, wait a minute. I'm also, a lawful dude. We can actually, wait a minute, let's do that. Two very trusty people right now in our moderator team here. Ladies and gentlemen, Crypto Runner and Varys. Quick strapping in here from the team. And there we go. What about Bitcoin, guys? So Cronos, it keeps dumping right now as we speak, which is not good. Bitcoin on the other end, what is it doing? It's going up. Bitcoin is going up. Wow. Didn't think about that. Bitcoin might actually have a quite decent weekly close today. It is so close to flip green, right? It is so close. So guys, make sure you eye the chart tomorrow. When you wake up, I see 79% of you guys check the phone. When you wake up, what's the chart doing? Make sure you go back to the weekly time frame. Check what this candle did. Did it close green? Did it close red? Quite important. I hope, and we'll go to the minute chart. You guys have been buying like crazy. So this stream, guys, we started the stream and you guys kept buying. Not that much, guys. We climbed about 0.6%. Well, for Bitcoin, that's quite decent. Ooh. Crypto Runner, let's keep the chat safe. Thank you very much. So Bitcoin is pumping quite much. And CRO needs to follow. Oh wow. Oh, something is happening. It's going up, down. The minute chart, guys, is absolutely crazy. Love it. Anyways, I will make sure, guys. Ooh, nice candle right now. Beautiful to watch this. I can watch this all day long. Especially, guys, there will be a day I will be live streaming when they go towards $100,000. There will be a day when we touch $100,000 for Bitcoin. Oh, and this is a dump. Okay. Yeah, we're about to close the stream, guys. So that also kind of explains why we're dumping right now. It's the casino. Yeah, it is. But honestly, good chart, good stream. I will check in next week again, guys. A new weekly close. Make sure if you have any questions, let me know in the comments of the videos. I will be dropping, I think, at least one about price. And I don't know about the second one yet. So make sure you subscribe, push some like buttons if you haven't. And let's make sure we check in next week, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good one. And see you next week. Bye-bye. Jimmy, thank you very much, dude. Thanks all.